everyone here knows Goldberg, right? You know Goldberg, Omoluabi. Yes. So Goldberg is about to have a new addition to the family. All right. So guys, when you hear the word black, so you're wearing black, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? What's the first word that comes to your mind? Africa. So when you hear black, what comes to your mind? Africa. Okay. Hello, ladies. You look like a Gen Z body. When you hear black, what comes to your mind? Beauty. How about you? No. You have to give me something different. Though. You cannot do Joro. Black is beautiful. Okay. Sir, when you hear black, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Black is blackness. Okay. Alright. Anyone else want to try? Power. Okay. Strength. Okay. Anyone else? What comes to your mind, sir? I'm always wearing black. I'm a Yoruba demon. Outstanding. Please, can you give yourselves a round of applause? So we all have different, definitions or different meanings of the word black. I said this earlier, but I'll say it again. So growing up abroad, if you were in university or you were in high school in the 90s or the early 2000s, it was seen as not cool to be African, to be black. You hear things like, oh, African booty scratcher. Oh, he's a slave, he's a this, he's a that. Very demeaning words and all of that. But fast forward 20 years down the line now, everyone is trying to be black. White people are trying to be black. Asians are trying to be black. Latino people are trying to be black. Ashake literally just performed at the O2 Arena. 20,000 people. 20,000 is enough to take over a country, pretty much. That is a mammoth crowd. And I'm not talking about just Africans that were there. There were white people, there were Brazilians, there were Jamaicans, people from all over the world, and all these people were singing Ashake songs word for word. They were singing Yoruba. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is the culture has evolved. The culture has advanced, right? And it's only right that we have a drink that symbolizes that. We have a beer, a lager beer that symbolizes that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Goldberg Black. Please, can we have a round of applause? Come on now. After all the English right talk, please. Thank you so much. Okay, so to give a welcome address, I'm going to hand over the microphone to Shadi Morgan, who is the Corporate Affairs Director, Nigerian Breweries PLC. You're welcome, madam.
I think it's truly representative of what we are doing today, what we are launching with Goldberg. We are all so excited. And when you see us in black, recognize that black is the new royal color, is it not? Do we give it up for black? Black is beautiful. Black and proud. Black and shine. Like I'm shining in front of you. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And in fact, please give a round of applause to our sales director, Ayo Lawal. We are delighted to have you join us, Ayo. Please. You're moving away from me. So I would like to stand on the very well-established protocol and to again welcome all of you to this press party. We are so excited to have such a full house. It's really testament to the pride of Nigerian breweries, the long-standing relationship that we have all had. And what we are all going to witness today is the launch of something that is originally and culturally remarkable. So we are really delighted to have you here today. This is the newest product from the stable of Nigerian Breweries PLC. So we're talking about a beverage that embodies a true essence of three things: The first is tradition. With Goldberg, we are proudly cultural. We are proud of our roots, and that is what we have embodied in this product that we are launching today. The second is innovation. Where else but in Nigerian breweries can you get a lager and one that is black? Have you seen that anywhere else, ladies and gentlemen? I can't hear. I can't hear. Where have you seen it now? With Nigerian breweries. So that shows that we are stepping and we are bringing you with us into the modern world. And that is the third thing that we are celebrating here today, modernity. And that is all embodied in Goldberg Black Lager. So this is a beer, a black lager, the first in Nigeria, that transcends boundaries. It resonates both with those who appreciate the classic, which is lager, and those who appreciate the new, which is black. So throughout this press parley, we aim to provide you with insights into the heart and the soul of the Goldberg Black Lager beer. And that's why we have this very distinguished team on this panel today that will be here to answer your questions, to share with you some of the insights, some of the secrets. We'll be revealing some secrets that have all gone into what we call the heart and soul of Goldberg Black Lager. We take a bold step forward today with all of you. We are thrilled to have you as our partners on this journey. Your presence here underscores this moment, and we invite you to engage, explore, experience Goldberg Black Lager, a beer that unites generations, cultures, and tastes. So, cheers to the new harmony of the same rules and new rhythm. Thank you very much for being part of our history. We salute you.
Okay, yeah, good evening everyone. Thank you for coming. I think I'll stand here.
It's fine. Yeah, please.
It's been a long day and I'm actually still super excited about this. We've had a trade briefing where we talk to our customers and they've given us their guarantee that they will sell the brand, so my job is done. So I'm happy, at least they'll pay my salary. The next part is you, our partners, and I've made a promise on your behalf. I have told them that the media will carry the news to the consumer, so the consumers will now buy the product.
I will drink it too.
Are we together?
We'll test it.
Wait first, okay. Are we together? The one that I have promised, are we going to do that one first? Nico,
You blow white beer.
you knew me when it was all black. Now it's all white. Whether it's Goldberg white for launching, I don't even know. But it's all white now. It's out of the stress of, anyway, we're very excited about this one. Now, Goldberg Black. Whilst we wait for this to happen, I think Shade did everything. She said everything about the brand. But for us, I think it's in all the nuances you heard. It's in all the words. It's the melting point. It's that mix of culture and tradition. It's the old and the new. It's we're looking to our past to walk our way into the future. So it's that whole excitement about what the next generation will be drinking. And we think that we're in a sweet spot. We think that we've anchored on solid ground. We think that we've anchored on gold, actually. And I feel very confident about this, and I can tell you, and this is a true story. In the trade briefing, someone said to me that this Goldberg Black is soft. It's a soft drink, that you drink, and not soft drink like mineral, but drink where soft, soft life. Drink for that easy living, for that easy chilling. So I already know that consumers would feel this beer. And for us, think about it. I don't know if you saw the drama presentation. We started from Sashino Peters and we landed on Ashake. We are looking at the melting pot of culture, of going from where we were coming from into where we're going into. This brand celebrates that association, that union, that whole. We're not neglecting who we are, but we are celebrating that as we step into tomorrow. So it's the brand. That's why we see that. And the whole thing about same rules, the new rhythm. My brother, we will talk a bit about that one, but it just talks to the fact that we are still a lager. Please, it's a lager beer, huh? It's a lager beer. But it's a lager beer with so much difference. I mean, it's a lager beer that has that kick because it's 6% alcohol. So we call it that kickstarter beer. It kickstarts your evening. So as you begin to jaye, as you begin to shalaye, as we do this whole thing, this is the beer that you start that evening with. This is the beer that you start to pop with. So this is that beer And for us, that works. And then think about the taste profile when you taste it. Sandra, when are we tasting this beer? When you do taste this beer, you see that the taste is accessible. It's a pleasant taste. It's easy to drink. You would enjoy the beer, and it has this rich caramel note. So when you have all of this, it's just insane. So for us, this is this beer. We are super excited that this is coming. Sandra, beer. The product actually, we have opened a lot of video. We have talked video. Can we now have something? Yeah. So when we can, as I'm telling you the story, you can taste it. I need the evidence before we go. But anyway, so this is it. So for us, what we looked at in getting to this space, it comes from everything that we've heard from consumers. Yeah, we've had our traditional beers, and people have come. This is what I want. Let me show you. What goes into the Goldberg Black? We said Goldberg Black, we've talked about the culture and all of that. But just to give us a little bit of insight into how we make a truly exciting beer, when we talk about that craftsmanship or bringing our perfectionism in making beer into culture. I'd like to call my friend and my colleague. Okay, if you don't mind his suit, he's always in the lab coat, but today, for you, he wears the suit. He never wears the suit, so please, celebrate this moment.
Good afternoon, everyone. Of course, I'm standing on existing protocol. My name is Dr. Menta. I'm a brewer. So basically, I make beer for a living, right? And over the past 8 years, I've done that deeply from the lab up to commercial production. Now, Goldberg Black, just like we've all mentioned, has a deep heritage. I'm quite emotional about this project. I mean, coming from concept, having Goldberg Black on a sheet of paper, saying we want this, we want to connect with Nigerians, we want to connect with consumers, we want to give them a beer that they can relate with, a beer that's linked to the heritage, a light-bodied beer, a beer that has a nice caramel note. Going into pilot stages, into lab stages, having series of taste sessions with the commerce team, with some of our team in the office, going to consumer tests. It was quite a journey, and it's something we really enjoyed. I mean, going deep into the product itself, it contains natural ingredients. We have the malted barley, we have sorghum in it, we have the dark hopped malt, which gives it that nice note of caramel and that deep note which you will all enjoy by the time you get the beer. And on top of this, it's a 6% ABV, so it gives you that, just like Ita already mentioned, it's a soft beer where it is light-bodied, you're able to drink, and then you have this nice aftertaste which wants you to be like, oh, barman, can I have one more of that beer? That is the feeling we felt in the lab, in the consumer test, as well as what you will find in the commercial bottle. So aside that, it is important to mention that this is a lager, not a stout. It could easily be confused by the regular person. So as our communications partners would like you to also pass that message to everyone. It is a lager. It is not so full-bodied in the mouth. It is light to drink. You would want to drink more and have some more, and of course continue to drink responsibly, of course. That's basically it. We've done something we're really proud of, and we expect that your palates would also say the same. Thank you.
On behalf of Goldmyne Black and the Breweries, I want to thank all of you for being here and for the rich conversation that we just had here today. So thank you very much. Continuously look for your supports to make sure people know about this brand. And personally, anywhere you go to, try to look for the brand and ask for it. The name Goldberg Black. So I thank you for today. I wish you all the best. I think we're going to have a party here today after this event. So you are all invited to join in the celebration of this new addition to Nigerian music family and this new proposition, and we're going to excite our consumers with Nigeria. So thank you very much for coming. I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.